President Biden, fresh off the G7 summit, was in Hollywood for a glitzy fundraiser. You can see him with former President Obama and late-night host Jimmy Kimmel. A number of stars attended, including George Clooney and Julia Roberts. But the biggest headline of the night was how much money the campaign raised. The Biden campaign says it brought in $28 million, the largest Democratic fundraiser in a single night. Trump was in the battleground state of Michigan. He made 2 stops, focusing on black voters and blue-collar workers.
Under my leadership, we created 500,000 manufacturing jobs in 3 short years. We lifted up all Americans, black, brown, white, and everybody else. Everyone was doing better. Everybody was doing great.
Trump is hoping he can take back Michigan after losing the state to Biden in 2020. For more on the race for the White House, let's bring in Rhode Island Congressman Gabe Amo. Congressman, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. I know it's your first time. We appreciate it.
Good morning and happy Father's Day to all the dads and father figures around the country.
Happy Father's Day to you as well, sir. Thank you for coming on. So let's start with the comment we just heard from our former president. What do you make of Trump's remarks of lifting up black and brown Americans?
Well, look, it's clear that under former President Trump, black Americans were not better off. Full stop. Unemployment rate for black Americans was higher. You saw violence, and gun violence in particular, on the rise around the country. And of course, we had continued action from former President Trump to try to undo Obamacare, which has made such an impact on the black community. So there could be nothing more false than what former President Trump is putting forward. And above that, before this event, just 24 hours before this event, this turning point action, you had white supremacist Nick Fuentes address the group. So it's very clear he associates with extremists and is not for the black community or all Americans.
Congressman, I do have to mention, and we know this, that Biden relied on the black vote in 2020. I do want to show viewers recent polls. It shows he's lost a lot of support among that Democratic stronghold. Why do you think, I mean, he's gone down more than 15 points since the last election. Why do you think he is not resonating with the black demographic as much as he was 4 years ago?
Well, look, I think it's the case that we have campaigns for a reason, to tell the story. I was with President Biden when he launched our Black Voters for Biden initiative to lay out the case where we've seen the black wealth in this country grow, where we've seen an impact on health care for black Americans, including lowering the cost of insulin to $35. So we have to tell the story. And I am certain over the course of this campaign, we have a lot of time to go. We'll be able to make that case really, really clear.
All right, we'll see in the next 5 months. And we were talking about this, as you know. Trump was in Michigan. Biden was in L.A. at that Hollywood fundraiser. Does it seem at times that the Democratic Party appears a bit disconnected from everyday Americans?
Well, look, we're leaving nothing on the table. Every single tool has to be deployed. So I think it is great that President Biden had a record-breaking fundraiser, but it's also important that we do the work in our communities across the battleground states, having conversations with voters directly. And we know that this is the most important election in our lifetime. So I'm glad that everybody's on board. From Hollywood to Oakland County to everywhere in between, we are going to do the work that is necessary to be successful this November.
And Trump was in Michigan once again. He challenged Biden to take a cognitive test. You're a big supporter of Biden. What do you say to Americans who are skeptical of Biden's age and his cognitive capabilities?
Well, look, I have worked for the president at the White House. I have been in the Oval Office with him when he has made difficult decisions to invest in the American people, to grow our economy, to respond to crises. And I will tell you, there is no one more capable, no one with more experience, no one with more empathy than President Joe Biden. And the American people will hear that along the campaign trail. But we should also just look at the results. It's there. We are moving in the right direction. And I am confident that we'll be able to make that pitch successfully to voters across the next several months.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.